In this session, we're going to look at how the Consumer Direct module of Xplan Mortgage works. And this will work for you providing you have the advice module activated and that you use our IRESS web tools. Okay, so for example purposes, I'm on one of our IRESS template websites. Now, for those of you that aren't aware, we do provide template websites here at IRESS. They're very cost effective. So if you don't currently have a website or you're looking to update your website, please let us know. Okay, but in this instance, I'm just looking at the research tools. So for example, if this was your website and your client wants to look for a mortgage, they go to the Mortgage Finder tool. Okay, they can capture information about the sort of mortgage they require. So let's say it's a remortgage, residential, the property is worth £200,000 and they have a £40,000 deposit, okay, or £40,000 worth of equity. They can then choose further field, so it's a house, it's in England, it's a main residence, etc. They can also put in their income details and they can also choose the rate period and rate type. Okay, so let's say they're looking for a 2-year fixed rate in this instance. I'm going to search that. So this is what your client will see on your website. This is our standard Mortgage Finder web tool. Okay, so I can see here the lowest rated product is this platform product. Now, on your own website, if you take these web tools, you can choose not to show the provider details. Okay, so the client is not going to come from your website and go onto the platform site. You can choose not to show that. Okay, now what your client would then do, they see a rate, they like that rate, they're going to go to product details and inquire. Okay, so they can see further information on the product here. Again, you can choose not to show the provider name. All the client then does is puts in their client details. So let's say the name is Jonathan Miller and his email is john.miller@yahoo.co.uk. Okay, and I'll just pop in a telephone number for him. Okay, we'll say he prefers to be contacted by email and then any other information, provider information, let's say, okay, or more details required. Okay, then he confirms he's not a robot and then he can send that message to you. Okay, and the system is telling me to wait while we send the inquiry. So that's what your client will see from your web tool, and then it will confirm that the email has been sent to an advisor. Now, what the tool will do, it will email your nominated person at your company, but also what it will do on your Xplan mortgage license, if I refresh this, okay, hold on one second, I'm just going to refresh this. Okay, so we'll see here, it's actually created me a website lead with his details within my tasks. Okay, so if I was logged into Xplan Mortgage and this inquiry came into me, literally the next time I either log in or the next time I refresh it, it will show that as a task. If I open that task, I can see here the client details that he keyed in, so his contact details. I can see that it's a website lead. I can also see what he was sourcing for. Okay, so very nice, very simple there. And there's no additional charge for this feature to be activated, providing you use our web tools and you have the advice module. Now, what else you can do from here and what the system's done for you, if I go into client search from my dashboard, the system's actually also created it for me as a client record. So if I start putting in his details, I can see there is his client record. Okay, and it's taken me into his client summary, and again it's pre-populated his personal details within here. So that is how the Consumer Direct module works, and that makes it very simple then. If I contact the client, I can very easily complete his fact find, add any additional requirements, and so on. So that's a Consumer Direct module, which is free with anybody's licenses who have our web tools and our advice module. Thank you.